In this video, I will demonstrate how to create an app-based Cloudbreak credential on Azure. The credential creation process involves 3 steps. The first step is adding an application registration on the Azure Portal. The second step is assigning the contributor role to the application registration. And the third step is creating an app-based Cloudbreak credential in the Cloudbreak web UI. In order to add an application registration on Azure Portal, navigate to the Azure Active Directory, select App Registrations, and click on New Application Registration. Under Name, enter some name for your application. Under Application Type, select Web App API. And under Sign On URL, enter http://localhost:8080. Once done, click on Create. Once the application registration has been created, Azure Portal will show its details. Make sure that you note the application ID. You will need to provide it to Cloudbreak. Next, you need to create a password for your application registration. To do that, navigate to the Settings and under API Access, select Keys. Under Passwords, enter some description, then select a duration period and click the Save button. Make sure to copy and save the generated value. This is the only time you can access it, and you will need to provide it to Cloudbreak. Once you've created an application, the next step is to assign the contributor role to it. In order to do that, navigate to the Subscriptions, click on your subscription, and choose Access Control IAM. Next, click on Add and assign the contributor role to your newly created application by selecting the contributor role under Role, typing your app name under Select and then selecting it, and then clicking on Save. Once you've performed the role assignment, you are ready to create a Cloudbreak credential. In order to create an app-based credential, log into the Cloudbreak web UI, click on Credentials, click on Create Credential, and then select the Azure Cloud Provider. On this page, select App-Based from the drop-down, and then enter some name for your credential. Next, provide your Azure subscription ID. The easiest way to obtain the subscription ID is by navigating to your Azure Portal's subscriptions. Then provide your tenant ID, which on Azure Portal is actually called Directory ID. You can obtain it by navigating to your Azure Active Directory and clicking on Properties. After obtaining and entering these 2 parameters, copy and paste the app ID and password generated in the application registration step. Once done, click on Create to save the credential. After your credential is saved, you can start using Cloudbreak to provision clusters on Azure.